Well, we've had absolute deluge of rain the last couple of days. In fact, the last week, apart from one day where we had a little bit of sunshine. And it's incredible. The whole driveway is flooded almost. And it's hard to believe now with a patch of blue sky that we've had so much rain. I mean, it's been absolutely drumming on the roof. So I'm out now in between the showers grabbing some of the blackberries before they're finished for the season. And I'm going to make various things. I'm definitely making some bramble vinegar, and that might be the base for an oxymel when I get around to thinking about what I'm going to do with the vinegar. But I'll probably save it as a gift as well, because it makes a beautiful, beautiful, rich ruby red vinegar when it's finished steeping. And then you can use that for salads, or you can just throw it into soups and stews, and it'll just add a little bit of piquancy, a little bit of sweetness, and obviously lots of vitamins. And it's not just the brambles that you can collect if you're thinking about food foraging, and medicine foraging as well, because the leaves are extremely high in tannins, and they make a really good tea. And because they're so astringent, if you had any kind of issue with loose stools or diarrhea or anything like that, a cup of bramble leaf tea will set you right. And so, because of its astringency, you can think about other applications for dampness in the body and lots of mucousy kind of problems. We think of the bramble often as a nuisance because it's so thorny and prickly and you can get nasty scratches. But at the same time, a fresh young leaf wrapped on a scratch, it does as well as plantain. But definitely collect the juicy fresh leaves in the spring for an alternative to black tea. And as I say, is a brilliant astringent tonic. So I've almost a full jar now, a full bowl of blackberries. I'm going to head back in and get these steeped into some vinegar. Some of the blackberries that I picked, I made a crumble with. And what I want to show you now is the blackberry vinegar that I made 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was very remiss. I didn't put a label on with the date, but I know it was about 3 weeks ago. And it's a soft fruit. So as you can see, the vinegar is a deep, rich burgundy colour. So I'm going to strain that off, and there's a myriad of uses that we could put it to after that. But for now, I'm just going to strain it off into this jug, and you'll see what it looks like. It smells very, very fruity. It's got a beautiful fruity aroma. So there's half of it. And I'm going to now decant it into, I'll just put that on there because I'll use that again. These little bottles, they're going to make lovely gifts for Christmas. And the reason why this is going to be so good for people is it's filled with vitamin C and other vitamins from the brambles, and then the vinegar is of course alkalizing, and it will have extracted lots of minerals from the brambles. So this is a really lovely fruity, tasty vinegar. You could put it over a dessert. You could just add it into salad dressings. You could take a spoonful in warm water or straight off the spoon. Or you could put it into soups and stews, casseroles, anything really. So doesn't that look beautiful? The sun shining through it. It's good for you and it tastes really good. It can also be the basis for an oxymel. So I have a lot of it left here. I'm going to pour the rest of it into the jug now, and whoops, I'm going to use this as the basis for an oxymel. And you see in the list of videos I have that I've already made this, so I'm not going to remake it here. You can look at the other video that I made a couple of years ago, a blackberry oxymel. So you see, there's so much you can do. I have a lot of vinegar left here, so I can make, these are going to be fancy little bottles for presents, but I can put the rest of this into an ordinary Kilner jar. So these are the spent blackberries that have been infusing in the vinegar. I think I'll just throw these out to the chickens. That'll be a treat for them. What I have here now is the vinegar left over from the gift making. I'll use this myself. I might make another oxymel, or I might just use it for soups and stews and salad dressings. I've got my lovely blackberry jam here that I made about 3 or 4 weeks back. So I think this time of the day I'm going to sit down with some blackberry jam on a slice of toast and some vinegar in warm water and just have a little taste. Would you like some of this too? Would you like some? This is great for kids. No kid is going to turn this down. Every child will love it because it's so fruity and tasty. And then you know that they're getting lots of vitamin C and minerals because the brambles or the blackberries were extracted in vinegar. So I'm going to enjoy my little snack before I get on with some of the jobs. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and tell your friends and all that kind of stuff. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye. You might get it a bit later.